Okay, today I'm going to tell you about a rule that most people have never heard of, which changed my life when it comes to studying, and I think can change your life as well. The rule is called the 80-20 rule, and it says that 80% of the results in any area of life come from 20% of the actions. Now, what that means for you is two things. Number one, 80% of the benefit for your study comes from 20% of the work you do. If you can identify that most people can't, but if you can identify the 20% of the actual revision you do that makes 80% of the difference, you'll save yourself a ton of time, you'll make your revision easier, and you'll get better results. So that's why the best students actually get better results without working more hours. It's not because they're just naturally gifted, which is the wrong mindset. It's because they use their time effectively. And secondly, if you think about the implication to this after your exams, it means that 20% of the students who get the top 80% who get the top grades. So the top 20% of the students are going to get 80% of the benefit to those grades in terms of how it will affect their ability to get into university and get a good job in the future. You can think about it in terms of all of the positions in society people want to go into, right? Because the whole point of getting good grades in school is so you have more choice in the future. Well, 80% of the best opportunities in society are going to go to the people who get 20% of the best grades. Not only that, it breaks down further. Out of the top 20%, 80% of the best positions within the 80% that they already get go to the top 20% of the 20%, right? That's the top 4%. And it even works within that, which is going to be 0.8%. So at every level, the top 20%, and you keep breaking it down, get 80% of the benefit or the result. So that is why it's so important to aim high. Do not aim for average. Don't even aim to be in the top 20%. Aim to be in the 20% of the 20%, which is the 4%, or aim even higher than that, because that will make an exponentially bigger difference to your life than just going from, for example, average to slightly above. If you get into that top 20% in any category, that is where you get big results. And it's actually not that much harder necessarily to go from being average to being at the 70th percent than it is to go from the 70th to the 90th. But you get a much bigger result and reward for doing it, right? Does that make sense? So always the difference between good and very good, or very good and very, very good, is much bigger than the difference between average and good, or the difference between bad and average. That's why you need to aim high, aim to be in the top 20%, aim to be in the top 20% of that 20%. And that's how you're going to actually get a reward from all the hard work you're doing later on in your life.